1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch support so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
From Van Wagner, welcome back to the Bojangles pregame tip-off show on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now for today's pregame chat with head coach Richie McKay, presented by Rogers Heating and Cooling. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
Welcome back to pregame radio coverage of Liberty basketball. The Flames hosting FIU here tonight, and we're joined by the head coach, Richie McKay. Coach, successful trip out west. I don't know about you, but when I got back home, there was a honey-do list. How about your errands list when you got back to Lynchburg? Tell us all about it.
My wife's actually pretty good about that stuff. She kind of runs the household, but man, it seems like forever. I can't even remember our last home game here. I know 4 out of 5 been on the road.
Yep.
Can't even remember who we beat the last time we were in here.
Most State.
Yeah.
2 Saturdays ago.
That's right. That was a tough one. Yeah. So it's good to get home, and obviously both games tonight and tomorrow are sold out. So really grateful that Flames Nation is supporting this group. I think they're deserving of it. Like, this group loves representing Liberty, and AYU, you're around us enough to know, like, it's such a fabulous bunch of young men that I just hope we continue to stay focused on the task at hand and enjoy the journey, because sometimes you can get distracted by what the anticipated or hoped for expectation is, and this group has done a pretty good job of balancing that thus far.
I want to talk defense a minute, Coach, and just sacrificing your body a couple of times against UTEP. Colin Porter diving on the floor for the basketball, including the confidence to go after the ball. When UTEP's playing for the final shot of the first half, he swipes it away, gives you the lead back. And another play, particularly with the end of the shot clock with Xander Carter and how excited he gets for a defensive stop. It takes all types of efforts to win games, doesn't it?
Yeah, Colin's elite at that, AY. I mean, 4 years worth of highlights that reel would take a few minutes to put together, because he's just got that commitment that he's going to do all the hard little things that it takes or that lead to winning, and grateful for that. But it's a collection of group that have a shared sacrifice, in my opinion, that allow us to have a connection that's genuine. And even J.J. Harper, who hasn't been in this system for more than 9 months, and you would have thought he was raised in it. So hats off to his previous coaches and his willingness to give up what maybe be an individual goal, desire, a claim for the team and its best interest.
Yeah, you mentioned him, JJ, Josh Smith, just some unsung heroes on your team. I had your associate head coach, Derek Johnson, on the radio show yesterday. He talked about the parents, how these kids were raised. You mentioned at your press conference yesterday. And it starts there. Shout out to those parents that raise these guys and guardians that mean so much to them and this program.
Yeah, it's actually part of our vetting process, Like, again, don't get me wrong, every parent has blind spots, including myself. Especially my wife, she told me Gabriel and Luke should have played a lot more.
I remember you telling us that.
But I just think the willingness to be okay with the way they're growing up in our program without maybe the statistics, like, I think that's really important. And we've got, they don't get to wear the jerseys of their players in front of our fans, but they certainly have a ton of equity in our success because of the way they've been intentional about raising their young men.
All right, Coach, round 2 with FIU, our Abish financial keys to the game. Give us an idea of Coach Ballard and, I mean, the stats alone and what they've done game by game. You mentioned it yesterday. They're in every game that they play, so they give themselves a chance, don't they?
No doubt. Anyway, they play with a length, an athleticism, and a purpose to turn you over every possession or to just out-physical you or out-athlete you. And you got to be on the whole time. There'll be runs in this game just because they never give up, number one. And because of their ability to turn you over, there's usually some 6, 8, 10-point runs that are part of every one of their games. So Jeremy does a really good job with his group. But again, at this level, AY, and I don't know if just the average fan knows how good Conference USA basketball really is. But it's and no disrespect to the ASUN, but like the level of athlete, coaching, player in this league it's really it's daunting to go against. But it's great for us because I think it continues to prepare you. And the ASUN did too. Like there's a couple of elite coaches, and I don't want to demean anyone. Like it's basketball at the Division I level. So, but I just hope our group we stay connected and playing in our identity and see if we can't get to 1-0 tonight. All
right, Coach. Good to see you. We'll see you when it's over.
Thanks, AY.
That's head coach Richie McKay. Liberty hosting FIU tonight in Lynchburg. We've got the lineups and the tip-off coming up on the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. The Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner presents live radio play-by-play coverage of Liberty Flames basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits, Carter Bank, life lived full, Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. And by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs.
Top of the key to Porter for the lead. Got it! Colin Porter from 25 feet gives Liberty a 1-point lead, 3:58 left.
Great shot by CP.
It's game time on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner, alongside Jason Porter. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
6'3" sophomore from Elizabethtown, Kentucky, number 4, Brett Decker Jr. At guard, a 6'5" senior from Orlando, Florida, number 9, J.J. Harper. At forward, a 6'7" senior from Bloomington, Illinois, number 25, Zach Cleveland. At guard, a 5'10" senior from Ashland, Kentucky, number 0, Colin Porter. And at guard, a 5'11" senior from Morgantown, West Virginia, number 3, Caden Matheny. Liberty is coached by assistant coaches Kyle Rose, Stephen Berggraf, Zach Farquhar, and Celio Sousis. Associate head coach Derek Johnson, and in his 13th season at the helm, head coach Richie McKay.
All right, JB, some parting thoughts as we tip this one off here tonight.
Yeah, I think this is really going to be an exciting matchup tonight for some of the contrasting styles we talked about. But, man, Alan, you said it too. FIU is playing for conference playoff life right now. So everything matters to them, and it's going to be a great ball game tonight.
Yeah, that's a great thing about any type of conference standings. Yeah, they're towards the bottom, but there's 5 or 6 teams separated by just a couple of games in the loss column. And so these games are just as important for them as it is for Liberty to peak in March. That's the goal for Conference USA teams, because it's going to be a one-bid league. The officials here tonight: Vladimir Villard-Tidal, Roger Ayers, and Bharat Ramnanan. Talked to Roger Ayers before the game. I said, thank you so much for allowing J.C. Shire to get in that NCAA tournament game out in Seattle. He said it was a wet spot.
Yeah.
I said, you're right, Roger, it was a wet spot.
Some things are bigger than basketball. He's a legend.
There's no doubt. He is, for sure. The opening tap presented by Relevant Law. Liberty's in their white, FIU in their navy. And our injury report brought to you by Ortho Virginia. Flames are healthy and ready to go today. And a sold-out crowd getting ready to cheer on the Flames here tonight. 9th meeting, Liberty leads the series 5-3, including the last 3. And again, they matched up all the way in the conference opener in late December. Liberty winning by 3 in overtime, 97-94. FIU the ball to begin the game. Inside post feed to Ola Inca. Right corner it goes to Stevenson, their leading scorer with 8. Stevenson against Porter, foul line with 5. Ball stripped away, taken by Liberty. Matheny with it. Left corner to Decker. That steal off the hands of Colin Porter. His 33rd steal of the year. 19:30 left.
Nice job, active hands there by CP.
In the first half, Porter lobs it left corner. Decker catches. He'll drive in line. Double team on the block. Pass out left wing to Cleveland. Back to Porter with 9. Colin, right elbow to Harper. Hands off to Porter with 5. He's bumped. That's going to be knocked out of bounds by FIU on the near sideline with 4 to shoot. Opening possession for Liberty here in this game. Colin will inbound it. Just a couple of feet down from our right. Lobs in. Cleveland right baseline 4 to a cutting Matheny. And it's knocked away in the paint, taking FIU. That's what they love to do. They're averaging 15 forced turnovers a game. And another turnover by Liberty, or a takeaway, I should say. Flames back to our right. Scoreless ball game as Colin Porter's got it. Off a screen left wing by the FIU bench. High lob out high to Cleveland. The team's leading assist man, and a kick ball way up near the scoreboard above us that hangs down from Liberty Arena with 20 to shoot. Liberty will have it. 90 seconds into the game, no score.
And Al, a lot of height, obviously, for these FIU Panthers inside. When Liberty beats them to the rim. It'll be interesting to see what the shot choices are.
Cleveland inbound midcourt to Harper. He'll face the other way and hand it to Porter. Collins splits a double team. Little Euro step in the paint. Shot blocked away by the Panthers. Here's Stevenson. Ball fake as Cleveland flies by. Three no good. Rebound taken by the Flames.
Talk a lot about Corey Stevenson tonight for FIU. He is the engine that drives the offense.
And a backcourt violation for Liberty, as both these teams a little bit shaky here early on from an offensive perspective.
Sometimes you got to get those pregame possession jitters out.
2 minutes gone, no score. FIU the ball. Jackson, right baseline, Ola Inca against Cleveland, spins. Cleveland keeps his defense. Pass out high to Jackson. Jackson off a screen, down the paint, hangs, shoots, and scores the first points of the game.
Nice quick step there by Jackson to beat Matheny off the top of the arc for the easy layup.
Zadie Jackson, transfer out of New Mexico State. Here's Decker, ball fake, defender flies. So does the ball in the hoop. Brett Decker's team-leading 87-3.
Incredible shot there by Decker. Got one defender up in the air, but another one coming at him.
Decker comes in 17th in the country in three-pointers made as Stevenson answers with a two-point bucket to our left. Check that was Dabami and not Stevenson to make it 4-3 FIU. Porter, left corner, Decker three on the way. Got another one. Brett Decker's second three. He put in 5 against the Panthers in the first matchup down in Miami. 6-4 Liberty.
Just needs a small window. Decker can just get that shot off so quick.
Stevenson, the leading, scored 18 a game for the Panthers. Left wing to Jackson, lobs it left baseline. Little floater up by Ola Inca, no good, but got his own miss and puts it up and in. So 3 different Panthers have scored to guide the game at 6.
Mentioned the importance of watching the rebound battle tonight. 45-31 was the first meeting FIU dominated the glass.
Yeah, they certainly did. 25 second chance points. Brett Decker's got 2 threes. He's got the hot hand. Inside pass to J.J. Harper. Reverse layup good as he ends up on his backside and a foul called inside on Ahmed Ola Inca. 6'9" senior from Los Angeles, his first. Team foul number 1 on FIU as subs are coming in.
That pass was set up by a beautiful cut there. And again, defensively, you just cannot lose any Flames. They do such a nice job of moving without the basketball. Easy layup there for Harper.
8-6, Liberty by 2. J.J. Harper, 82% free throw shooter at the line for an and one. Ball's in the air and good. 3 for Harper. And Liberty with a 9-6 lead. FIU the ball in their navy. Liberty in the white here tonight in Lynchburg. Left wing, Britt Harris, a senior from Gary, Indiana. Bounce pass right baseline to Dabami. 2-time defending conference rookie of the week. Bill backs his way in. Misses from point-blank range, and the rebound taken Liberty.
Incredible defensive presence there by Harper to just get right up in his grill.
Flames the ball, leading by 3. 15:38 to play. Liberty's hit their last 3 shots here in the first half. Cleveland left wing Decker for another one. Back rim, and no good. Rebound taken by FIU. Up the floor, quick pass in the front court to Stevenson right by the Liberty bench. Baseline right, it goes to Ibrahim Elijahwan. Elijahwan to Dabami in the paint. Runs over J.J. Harper with a physical forearm and a charging call on Eric Dabami. His first, team foul number 2. 15:16 to play in the first half. Liberty 9, FIU 6. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
For 29 years, Lynchburg Nissan has proudly served the Lynchburg area and beyond. We're locally owned and operated because this community isn't just where we do business, it's home. At Lynchburg Nissan, we're committed to delivering extraordinary service in a professional, friendly way, making the car buying process simple and straightforward from start to finish. And don't forget, we're home of the million-mile warranty. So when you're looking for your next vehicle, please remember, nobody beats our prices. Nobody.
.16 to play in the first half. Liberty 9, FIU 6. Our broadcast of Liberty basketball tonight brought to you in part by Food Lion. And their score to give more promotion for every free throw the Flames hit this season. Food Lion Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local area food bank. 28,700 meals donated so far, thanks to Liberty free throws and Food Lion. With Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. Liberty's won 16 straight. They continue their school record win streak, now 22-3 overall, 14-0 in Conference USA, and now there's only 2 undefeated conference teams. That is Miami of Ohio in the MAC, and they're undefeated overall at 26-0. They're 13-0 in the MAC.
Channeling their Wally Zerbiak.
Yeah.
Playing good basketball.
And there were 3 before St. Louis was defeated last night, beaten by Rhode Island, at Rhode Island, 81-76. So Liberty and Miami, Ohio, the 2 lone undefeated conference undefeated teams in the country.
We love hearing the Flames just downplay the streak, though, right? It's just 1-0. We love that.
That's nothing that they're talking about right now. Josh Smith is checked in for Liberty, super sub. Transfer from Stetson, mans the post. Cleveland deep on the left. Dribbles right-handed at the top of the key. One-hand pass into Smith on the block. Fakes left, goes right. Blocked in his face with 6. Got it back. Left block, sticks with it. Josh Smith puts it up and in for his first bucket. Tough post play there by Josh Smith.
Yeah, great tenacity there by 12 to just keep his pivot foot alive and not get discouraged. Use the rim as a shot blocker, too.
14:36 to play in the first half. Liberty by 5, their biggest lead. Sub in for FIU, Tiago Shikaki, 5'10" freshman out of Argentina. There's a tough hook shot in the post by Elijah. Rebound Liberty. Cleveland outlet up for Decker. Decker in the paint, lost it. It's on the deck, and it right through his legs. Picked up by FIU Shitaki. Left wing to Harris. Picked up defensively by Brett Decker, who recovers after turning it over. 11-6, Liberty by 5. 6 minutes gone in the half. Shikaki, baseline left, gets away from Athene and shoots an 8-foot jumper off the glass. No good. Rebound Liberty.
Talking through a little bit of an elbow and shiver there. Got away with it.
Matheny in for Smith. Left block against Harris. Layup no good. Could not get the rebound, and FIU pulls it down. Shikaki. Not to say shiitake like a mushroom, but it's Shikaki. There's a post move inside. No good. By FIU Stevenson. Foul called on Colin Porter. His first. And team foul number 1.
Colin was retreating there defensively in a backpedal position, kind of trying to get his hands in there. Get Stevenson to strip the ball loose. Got a little more arm than he did ball.
FIU at the foul line, 68%. That's 10th in Conference USA. Knee bend by Stevenson. Free throw good. Is at 73%. He's now 8 points away from 1,000 in his career. Comes in the 4th leading scorer in Conference USA. In his lone single-digit game, he had 7 points 2 games ago. And a loss at the buzzer to Delaware. He was only 3 of 15 for the field. Next free throw, swishes it home. He's got 2. And it's 11-8.
Stevenson leads the FIU Panthers too in field goal percentage, 41%. Shooting is a good player overall.
And 34 in a road game against Middle Tennessee earlier this year. That's sixth most in FIU history, the second highest in a road game. Liberty by 3. Matheny driving inline, bounces right corner to Decker. High lob out front, saved it from going out of bounds. Left wing, Xander Carter. He throws it to Decker right corner. 10 to shoot. Decker up top to Carter. Freshman out of Greenup, Kentucky. And his drive in knocked away. Out of bounds by FIU. They come in fourth in the league in block shots with 140. Check that, 115. Kennesaw State number 1 with 141. Ryan Jones Jr. is also checked in, and a bad pass on the inbounds. FIU takes it the other way. Jackson layup good, so that's a pick 6. Johnny Jackson's got 4, and FIU's down 1.
Yeah, a little out of sync here offensively the last couple possessions for the Flames.
Brett Decker right wing. Shake and bake move to the right baseline. Cut off there by Elijah. Feeds up high to Cleveland. Ryan Jones on a screen. Cleveland crossover foul line to Jones Jr. right wing 3. Back rim and no good. Rebound by the Panthers. Here comes FIU with a chance to take the lead. They went up 2-0 early. Jackson against Decker. Into the paint. Shoots window. No good. Ball tapped by Liberty. Out front taking FIU. Shikaki running the offense right now, number 6 in blue. Dribbles left wing with Decker with 13 to shoot. Shikaki pulls up left wing 3. Good. His 9th 3, and FIU is back in front, 13-11.
You notice how quickly offensively FIU gets off the floor, going up for offensive rebounds.
11:57 left in the half. Jones Jr. left corner 3. Got it. RJ with his 8th 3 of the year puts Liberty back in front 14-13, and Jackson back the other way. Action Jackson, they call him. He's got 6, and it's 15-14 FIU.
A lot of speed there by Jackson, just kind of blew right by Matheny. You don't see that very often. Nice reverse layup.
11:34 left to play first half. Liberty down 1. Cleveland down the paint, layup good as he got a good feed from Matheny. First bucket for Zach Cleveland. Liberty's in front 1. FIU the ball to our left. Shikaki against Matheny. Dribbles into the baseline. Bounce pass to Jackson, right corner. The FIU point guard will get it to Olainka. Left wing Harris, 9 to shoot. Harris turns a corner, bump, no call. Right corner pass to Jackson with 3. Jackson foul line on the dribble. Jumper, missed it, and a shot clock violation. That'll take us to a media timeout. 10:55 left first half. Liberty 16, FIU 15. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com.
Heating, cooling, electrical, and plumbing. Your certified Generac backup generator experts. Online at callrogers.com.
We just saw a drop the mic moment. A student shooting a half-court shot. Needed one chance. He had another one on his hip, and he dropped it like he dropped the mic. That was phenomenal.
He had a whole ball rack of balls to go through and only needed one. How about that?
That was really cool. Liberty 16, FIU 15. Flames are 6 of 12 from the field. FIU 6 of 13. 3 threes for Liberty, 2 by Brett Decker. Liberty will be at home on Saturday against Western Kentucky at 4 o'clock. That game has been announced as a public sellout, just like tonight.
Yep. A lot of fun to see Flames Nation come back and pack the arena out after you guys were on your sabbatical out west, and probably got more used to the Mountain Time Zone than you did the East Coast Time Zone.
Takes a couple of days to do that.
Yep.
But a good trip overall. Buzzer-beating win at New Mexico State. And another one that went right down to the wire against UTEP. Liberty down 10 at the 4:20 mark. Went on a 13-1 run to lead at halftime before winning at UTEP by 9. Liberty the ball, right corner, Jones for 3. Boom! Ryan Jones Jr., his second 3. Huge points off the bench. Liberty leads by 4.
RJ is just doing a nice job at being ready and able to shoot when the pass is coming at him, and he's kind of hiding in the corner.
Hey, we had him on the pregame today. Nice backdoor feed to Jackson. He's got 8. And the diminutive point guard is getting lost on the Flames right now. Liberty leads by 2. 10:22 to play first half. Matheny had a tough shooting day at UTEP. Oh, no look in the corner. Jones. No shot by RJ. Up top to Cleveland. 13 to shoot. Zach dribbling in the paint. Left block. Hook shot. Crawled in. It bounced around the rim and in. Zach's got 4. Liberty up 21-17.
A home roll there from Zach Cleveland. Nice job creating some offense.
Here's Olinka. Dribbling right post. Throws it away in the hands of Carter. He'll lob it left sideline to Cleveland. Zach in the front court. Liberty leads by 4. Cleveland left wing. By the FIU bench. Dribbles into the paint. Against Jackson. Shoots in. Couldn't get this baby hook to go. Rebound FIU.
Zach's kind of got that look in his eye right now.
That breaks a string of 4 straight made shots by Liberty. Flames up 4. Shikaki into the post. Shoots window. No good. Ball knocked out of bounds. I believe that's off FIU.
Yep.
And it was, says Bharat Ramnanan, one of our officials here tonight. Also alongside Roger Ayers and Vladimir Boyard-Tadal.
And Alan, offensively, FIU's kind of, if they're not getting the immediate fast break, they're kind of willing to lull you to sleep just a little bit. And then all of a sudden there's a backdoor cut. Good offensive possession.
9:19 to play in the half. Liberty by 4. Matheny off a curl, right wing. Buried it. His 71st 3, 24-17. Liberty by 7, their biggest lead.
Beautiful shot by Caden.
Here's an answer up top, short for Mackey, and rebound Liberty. Flames have hit 5 of their last 6 to open up a 7-point lead. Cleveland picks it up, bounces up top to Porter. Collin down the paint and throws it off a Panther towards the right corner near side. And Liberty will inbound it right by the donor seats as Ryan Jones Jr. gets a good round of applause as he makes his way to the bench for a respite. J.J. Harper, Brett Decker back in for Liberty. Cleveland will inbound it. Up towards the top to Matheny. Crossover right wing. 16 to shoot. Bounce pass up top Cleveland. Touch pass back to Caden. Back inside Cleveland. Left wing J.J. Ball fake. 3 is good after the ball fake. And here come the Flames leading by 10.
Starting to see that Flames offense that we're used to seeing. Good ball movement off the dribble and shooting lights out right now.
Ola Inca, right wing to Stevenson. Leading scorer for the Panthers is being quiet. He's averaging 18. Stevenson, right corner 3. Until I open my big mouth. 3 in the corner, good. He's got 5. That breaks a Liberty 8-0 run.
Well, if they're style points, I wouldn't give him any on that jumper. A little bit of a slingshot.
27-20 now. Bad pass by Matheny. Stolen away by Ola Inca. And Ola Inca's got it on the block and just threw it up and in for a good bucket and yelled in J.J. Harper's face. 27-23 Liberty. Now by 4.
And then Ola Inca pats his chest and asks for a substitute.
It shed that by 4. It's a 5-point lead, pardon me. Can't do math right now. Here's Harper, uncontested 3. JJ Nails another one. He's got 9. And it's 30-22. He is an unsung hero for this Liberty team.
100%. Just contributes defensively and gets some of the toughest defensive matches, too, AY. That's the other thing Harper does so well.
Our threes this year brought to you by Haley's Appliance, and now a steal by JJ. In the front court, bounce pass, right wing Porter. Dribbles to the foul line. Now left wing for Colin. Backs out now with 20 to shoot. Flames reset the offense, leading by 8. Biggest lead has been 10. Colin Porter through the legs on the dribble, top of the key. Right wing to Matheny. Deep 3 from Rustberg. It's no good, and rebound taken FIU. 30-22. FIU bad pass, stolen away by Porter. Second steal for Colin tonight. In the front court to our right. Bounce pass into Cleveland. No look to Harper. Dunking on the cut. JJ with 11. Timeout FIU. This will go to a media timeout here in Lynchburg. Liberty back to a 10-point lead, 32-22. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star, you're looking back in time. But I see the future. I see exploration and courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is where I'll make history.
This message is brought to you by the United States Space Force. More information is available at spaceforce.mil.
Liberty with 6:44 left in the first half with Jason Porter. I'm Alan York. We've been encouraging fans to email us stories of coming to Liberty games, traditions that they've got with their families, etc. All it takes is the first one, Jason, to maybe start kind of a steamroll down the road. And Will is the first one to send us a story or his favorite moments.
Yeah.
And it can be anything from your memories coming to games or traditions you and your family do for football, whatever. He says his first Liberty basketball game was in 2003, before Christmas break. It was a big convocation that day with the Arkansas State head coach that spoke at Convo. And it was his first introduction to the greatest basketball player in his eyes, Larry Blair.
Okay.
Can't argue, in Liberty history. Arkansas State won the game at the buzzer, and he did not miss a home game the rest of his days as a student at Liberty. So, Will, thank you for the story. Yeah. We want more of those from our fans. You can email us, lfsn at liberty.edu. or ayork@liberty.edu, whichever one you want. Liberty by 10. And it's going to be FIU basketball. Panthers won only 10 games a year ago. Only had 3 returning players. They're up to 12 wins this year under 8th-year head coach Jeremy Ballard. 6:34 left to play in the half. Liberty by 10. Stevenson, right wing to Mackey. Mackey, step back 3, right wing over Decker, no good. Josh Smith pulls down the rebound for Liberty. And the Flames, Colin Porter will walk the dribble into the front court to our right. Liberty shooting 60% tonight, 7 of 10 from three-point range. Colin trapped in the corner, threw it away. FIU takes it away. That's what they do really well. They lead Conference USA in creating turnovers. Now they whistle. And a jumper from the left baseline that is good for FIU. And a foul on Liberty, their second. And at the line, Julian Mackey, senior from Grayson, Georgia. That foul's on Xander Carter, who took the brunt of that collision with Mackey.
Yeah, Alan, that was quite a play there. Mackey just sort of kept his pivot foot alive and spun around and was able to draw contact.
Free throw by Mackey missed. And the rebound taken, Josh Smith for Liberty, who's got 3 rebounds. Colin Porter will dribble front court. Liberty by 8. CP, right wing to Decker. Decker bounce pass, the pocket pass to Smith. Hanging above the rim, right blocking, scoring off the glass. 4 for Josh. Liberty's up by 10.
Nice recognition by Josh Smith that the defender was not going to come over and try to take a charge from him, so he just powered strong to the glass.
FIU the attack. Mackey. Floater no good, but a tip in by Elijah. I believe that's who they gave it to. We'll have to wait and see. But it's 34-26. Liberty by 8. And they gave that to Diambi. He's got 4 now. 34-26. Liberty by 8. Porter off a screen. Left wing 3. Yes, sir. CP. His first bucket, 48-3. And Liberty has its biggest lead of 11, 37-26.
Porter's so patient, just looking for a pass.
Here's a feed in the post to Elijah. He can't handle it. You heard Xander Carter yell, "Come on." There's no doubt Xander, one of the emotional leaders of this team. I love that he wears his emotions on his sleeve.
Yeah, you do like that. You know why? Because so much of this team is so measured.
Yes.
We'll see Zach Cleveland get fired up every now and again, but Xander's just provided great minutes as a freshman.
And it's just a confidence that comes out emotionally, but it's not too high.
That's right.
He keeps a governor on it for you, Charter bus fans. 4:42 left, or restrictor plates for you NASCAR fans. With Daytona opening up last week. Porter, Lord, a feed, left corner, Matheny. Short, no good.
Oh.
And rebound FIU.
And Matheny still pointed at Porter and said, "Nice pass. My bad, I just missed a jumper."
37-26, Liberty by 11. Ola Inca is fouled at the foul line by Colin Porter, his second. So we'll see what Coach does with Colin as Ryan Jones Jr. will come in. Colin will sit. Ryan Jones has a couple of threes. He'll come back in. He's talking to him and strength coach Rob Hornet before the game, and Rob was telling me that Ryan has dropped about 10 pounds since the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
And you can tell his frame a little bit more, not as thick as he was, but looks really good.
Such a challenge. Yeah, yep. Such a challenge to keep the right weight on these guys.
No doubt. 10 to shoot for FIU. Left wing Stevenson. Corkscrew 3, good.
Got a little bit of a Larry Bird release. Alan kind of behind his head. Tough to block at 6'6". He gets that high release point.
37-29, 30:57 left. In the first half, Zach Cleveland dribbles up top, left wing Matheny. Matheny trying to go inline left, cannot. High lob out to the wing, taking Cleveland back to Matheny. 10 to shoot. Caden dribbles up the sideline by the FIU bench. Towards midcourt, now he'll attack with 6. To the rim. Oh, the layup is not going to count. That was going to go in, but JJ is pumping his arms up and down like, why did I tip that in? They're going to wave it off. It was in the cylinder when JJ went up, and Richie talking to Roger Ayers. Like, you sure about that?
Yeah.
Media timeout on the deck. Liberty by 8. 3:34 left in the first half. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
This is Alan York asking you to join the team as a member of the Flames Club. As a Flames Club member, you can make a difference by directly contributing to the success of Liberty Athletics. The Flames Club's mission is to raise the financial support needed to provide our coaches and student athletes with the resources to compete for championships. Membership levels vary and begin at just $75. Some gifts may even be tax deductible. When you join the Flames Club, you're truly investing in champions and championships. Join today at libertyflamesclub.org.
.34 left to play. First half, Liberty by 8 over FIU. A Liberty baseball team just introduced at midcourt as they threw out some T-shirts to the fans.
And I think all those T-shirts went to the back row. Why? They got some arms out there now. You'd expect it.
Home opener coming up tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Liberty in West Virginia. Mountaineers back-to-back super regional appearances. Won over 40 games last year. And they opened up a 3-game sweep at Georgia Southern over the weekend, while Liberty won 2 of 3 at the Citadel. And they'll play the first of 3 over the weekend coming up tomorrow. I'll have the video stream call with Mount Warner, who's working talent stats today for the CBS crew down to our left. Part of the crew, former Virginia head coach Pete Gillen in the house. Did you see Ryan Odom, the Cavaliers last night?
Yeah.
Woo! Man. They stung the Yellow Jackets instead of the other way around in Atlanta.
They did.
Scored over 90. Liberty by 8, FIU the ball. 3:24 left in the first half. Ola Inca working his way in the paint on the dribble against Cleveland. Shoots over him and scores and flexes in front of Zach. Ola Inca better keep his mouth shut.
Yeah.
You're down by 6. 37-31. He has barked at the Flames his first 2 buckets. Cleveland, dribble drive. Left corner, Jones, 3 in the corner. Too long on that one. Rebound FIU. Here's Jackson. He's had a good first half with 8. Left wing 3 over Matheny. Corkscrew. Good. 11 for Zoddy Jackson. And it's a 3-point game.
Nice little rocker step there by Jackson. Little jab to the right.
And a kick pass by Cleveland. Shot clock will stay at 22. So one thing FIU, just stay in your rearview mirror.
Yep.
They do not go away. 2:40 left. Ball inbounded to Jones. Left wing to Matheny. Matheny high lob to Decker, right wing. Brett, a couple of dribbles on the arc with 13. Into the paint, left block. Tough shot. Blocked away by Ola Inca. Taking FIU. Panthers in the front court, down 3. They're on an 8-0 run. Baseline left. Ola Inca dribbles against Harper. Hook shot no good. Follow Stevenson no good. A third time at it. Ball tapped out to midcourt. Taking FIU. They are long and lean inside. Ola Inca flushes one home. He's got 8. It's a 1-point game.
Yeah, Jeremy Ballard, head coach for the Panthers, is clapping, applauding that effort on the offensive glass by the Panthers.
Love to see this fan base get into it here with 2 minutes left. It's a 1-point game. A 10-0 run for the Panthers. Cleveland crossover to the paint, hanging, shooting, scoring. Looking like Superman on the left block. He's got 6.
Yeah, great ISO recognition there by Zach.
39-36, and now Cleveland on the other end. Blocks Brett Harris out of bounds. As Josh Smith will come in with his bright royal blue Nikes. RJR will take a seat. RJ Ryan Jones Jr. Brett Harris in the corner for 3. No good. Box out by the Flames. Loose ball taking Smith. His 4th rebound off the bench. Liberty by 3 with the ball in their white. Cleveland up top, Matheny. Right wing, Decker. On the dribble drive, right baseline. Picks the ball up, goes elbow to Harper. He'll dribble through the paint, left wing to Cleveland. Cleveland goes inline, down to Harper, little teardrop floater. Bounce around and in. JJ with 13 double figures in 7 of his last 8 games.
Really nice recognition there by Harper to make himself available for Zach once he got in among the trees.
50 seconds and a half, Liberty by 5. Underneath, on drive, and again, Ola Inca is in double figures with 10. 41-38.
Had a move right in front of the Liberty bench there. They thought the refs missed something, but bucket nonetheless.
12 seconds separate the clocks. Shot clock at 19. Liberty by 3, 41-38 in a high-scoring first half. Matheny up top to Cleveland foul line. Zach backdoor to Matheny in the paint. No shot with 10. Dribbles back on the left wing with 8. Matheny step back 3. Back rim no good. Rebound by the Panthers with 15. Shot clock is off. Cleveland will foul Stevenson. It'll be just the 4th team foul on Liberty. And the first on Zach. As he goes to the bench, Xander Carter checks back in. So shot clock off for FIU. They'll inbound it right by their bench. And maybe to save a foul, here comes Drew Grimes, 6'9" freshman, Goldsboro, North Carolina. This is his first game since Middle Tennessee a couple of weeks ago. And Liberty has a couple of fouls to give. Should they want to affect the offensive attack here. Ball inbounded to Jackson with 10 to shoot. Liberty by 3. Jackson top of the key with 7. Jackson dribbling left wing and is fouled going up. We'll see if it's on the floor or not. Vladimir Todal checking with Roger Ayers on what you saw. There was a whistle, and Vladimir Volyard Todal will go to the monitor. We'll turn up
under review.
And Kyle Shipman, the PA announcer, just indicated to us this play is under review.
That continuation call now, of course, in college basketball has changed a little bit here, so officials want to make sure they get that right. But nice job by Xander to sort of reach in there and slap at the ball. We'll see if it turns out to be a continuation or not.
Roger Ayers walking over to the CBS TV table. 41-38, Liberty by 3. This is a quick trip for FIU. They are not going to Delaware after this game. That's typically the travel partner for Liberty, Delaware, and the Blue Hens. But FIU flew in yesterday to Raleigh. They bust here to save the puddle jump from Charlotte to Lynchburg. And they are going to drive to Raleigh tonight and fly back to Miami in the morning to get ready for Missouri State at 3 o'clock on Saturday. Woo. So a quick one.
Yep. It has been ruled that the shooting foul was a 2-pointer.
So Zadie Jackson was fouled with 5.7 left. Foul on Xander Carter, his second, team foul number 5. So 2 shots for Zadie Jackson. He was inside the line. 85% free throw shooter. And the first one rattles home. He's got 12. Last season for New Mexico State, he was the only Aggie to start and play in all 32 games. This is his 120th ball game and start, combining now his 4th school. 41-39, make it 41-40. All right, 5.7, ball inbounded to Decker. He'll dribble front court, cross court pass to Porter, down the paint, finger roll at the horn, no good. And we go to halftime. High scoring first half with Liberty up by 1, 41-40. Here at halftime. Flames and Panthers both with 16 made field goals. Liberty 8 made threes. While FIU has 4 threes and a +3 advantage at the free throw line. Liberty by 1 at halftime. Stay tuned. Segra halftime show with Jason Prill coming up next on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Game day isn't the only adventure. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small-town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at DestinationBedfordVA.com. That's DestinationBedfordVA.com.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
Here we go.
A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Get out your phones. Gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Sentra to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. Delete your video.
Like and share.
Sentra, caring for, caring about folks like John.
From Van Wagner, it's halftime on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Coming up, a complete recap of the first half. Plus, we'll scan the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair first half statistics. But first, it's time for a check of the Frank Good Builders scoreboard.
FIU bad pass, stolen away by Porter. Second steal for Conlon tonight. In the front court to our right. Bounce pass into Cleveland. No look to Harper. Dunking on the cut. JJ with 11, timeout FIU. This will go to immediate timeout here in Lynchburg. Liberty back to a 10-point lead, 32-22.
That 10-point lead would be trimmed down to 41-40, as FIU made a late first half push to make this one a ball game. The Flames are trying to hold on to their 14-0 start to their conference play, an undefeated season so far in Conference USA. However, still plenty more time left in our ball game. Right now, though, it's time for a check of our Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. The Lady Flames, they are in action coming up in a little bit. This evening, they are in Missouri, taking on the Bears of Missouri State. The Lady Flames, they are led by Avery Mills, who's averaging almost 16 points per game and 4.5 rebounds as well. Her and the Lady Flames will be traveling out to the Midwest to take on Missouri State tonight at 7:30. That means in about 20 minutes, the pregame show over there will go live, but you can switch over there once this game wraps up as well. We'll keep you updated in the postgame show with a score update of that contest. In women's swim and dive, they are in the American Conference Championship. And after day one, they are in second. It's their inaugural season in the American. Rice leading the way with 354.5 points. Rice was the favorite coming into the season, but Liberty has been testing them. They are right behind them with 323. Nobody else within 100 points of Liberty and Rice as they are battling it out for the top 2 spots and seeds in the American. Turning our attention to the NCAA men's basketball schedule for this evening, and there isn't much. No other games going on in Conference USA right now, and no other games in the top 25 happening today as well. So how about this? Let's talk Olympics. The women's national team, they were playing earlier today against Canada. It was the gold medal match. The USA won earlier this season against Canada, earlier this tournament against the country up north. And today, it took until overtime.
Now Heisey as Canada gets fresh skaters on the ice. The outlet pass for Keller, a defenseman. Nice move, cuts to the net, score! Megan Keller, the overtime hero, United States, wins gold in Milan!
That was Kenny Albert of the NBC Sports Network as Megan Keller gives the United States the 2-1 win over Canada. And the women's national team wins gold over their Canadian foes after a 4-0 tournament in the Olympics. A quick check of the medal count. The U.S. has moved into second with 27. They are behind Norway, who has 16 golds, leading the way by a large margin. They have 34 total medals. Liberty with 9 golds. And Italy, they have 9 as well. Those 3 teams pacing the rest of the pack in the Winter Olympics. So that's a check of your Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. When we come back, though, we will send it back out to Liberty Arena, where Alan York and Jason Porter are standing by for a check of your first half statistics. Once again, it's Liberty 41, FIU 40 on the Liberty Flame Sports Network from Van Wagner, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local buyer.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at CrossroadsFamilyDentistryVA.com.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty. Gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products, from propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters. Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
From Van Wagner, the Segra Halftime Show continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now for the first half statistics, presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Now, once again, back to the arena.
Liberty up 41-40 over FIU here at halftime. Alan York, Jason Porter back here courtside as we take a look at our Larry Tire stat recap. First and foremost, I want to say hello to our Liberty radio fans tuning in on our Liberty basketball Facebook page. Uglu says super amazing. Patricia tuning in from Virginia Beach. Brenda is in Boca Raton, Florida. Derek says go Flames. David and Ann from Milwaukee tell us their granddaughter's a freshman at Liberty. Their grandson is coming for the weekend to campus with his sister, and they love Liberty. Billy Bob says go Flames. And Leslie and Vicky tuning in as well on the radio. Here at the half, Liberty leads by 1. Biggest lead for Liberty was 11. That was at 37-26. The biggest lead on a couple of occasions was 2 for FIU. And right now it is a 1-point lead. Liberty 16 for 29 from the field, 55%. FIU 48%, 16 for 33. Liberty 8 of 14 from three-point range. FIU 4 of 8. Liberty 1 of 1 at the foul line, 4 of 5 for FIU. Both teams with 7 turnovers apiece. FIU taking more advantage of it, 10 to 4 points off turnovers. They're out rebounding Liberty by 5. 18 to 13. FIU out rebounded Liberty by 14. And the first matchup won by Liberty by 3. Second chance points 9 to 2 for FIU thanks to 8 offensive rebounds. That was a recipe to keep it close against Liberty in the first game. As again, Liberty won by 3 in overtime. Leading scorer for Liberty is J.J. Harper. He's got 13. And a trio of Flames with 6 apiece. Ryan Jones Jr., Zach Cleveland, and Brett Decker Jr. Zach with 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 6 assists. And for FIU, 2 in double figures, led by Zadi Jackson's 13 and 10 for Hamed Ola Inca. Liberty by 1, 41-40. Second half is coming up. After this 2-minute timeout from Van Wagner, this is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton, and people often ask me, what is the Good Feet store? I respond, we are an arch support store. When you come in, our staff is going to welcome you and listen to your needs. We want to learn about you, your lifestyle, your work, and the types of shoes you enjoy wearing. Then after measuring your feet, we are going to fit you from a selection of over 300 styles and sizes of arch supports. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
46-43, Liberty by 3. Decker, outstanding foul shooter at 82%. 33 for 38, and conference games coming in. This is going to be a 3-shot foul for BD. He's got 8. Free throw good. Liberty shooting much better in the conference season than it did in non-conference. At the foul line, 75%, and his 3rd best in conference games. Free throw number 2 for Brett. Got it. He's now been in double figures in 23. Or check that to 24 of the 26 games played. Decker Jr. free throw is good. So he gets all 3, ties the game up at 46. With 17:54 left. Dubami left wing. Guarded by Harper. Hand off to Mackey, and a whistle. Offensive foul on Dubami. That's the second on the illegal screen. J.J. Harper ran right into that one. Tie game at 46. Just the second tie we've had in this game. Liberty led by 11 at the 5:04 mark of the first half. FIU cut it to 1 at halftime. Now it's tied. Matheny left of the circle on the arc, near side. Up top, Harper. Ball fakes, the dribble drive, the left. All blocked at the rim. They'll count it. They'll count it to JJ. He's got 15 as it was blocked on the way coming down.
Yeah, you've got these shot blockers like this with the Panthers, and they do such a good job of protecting the rim, but the temptation for them is a little too great sometimes. 17:20 to play in the ball game. Liberty by 2. Panthers in their blue, Liberty in the white here in Lynchburg. Second matchup, Liberty won by 3 in overtime in Miami late December. Jackson right wing. Around Matheny to the left block. Shoots a tough layup. Bounce off his own man. Put back Stevenson, no good. Follow on the left side by Dubami. He's got 8 to tie the game at 48. Just a lot of length right there with FIU underneath the bucket. Second chance points are big tonight.
48 apiece. Decker inside. Harper dunk, missed, but a foul on FIU. That's the 4th team foul on FIU in the first 3 minutes and a half. Something to watch as Liberty has been really good towards the end of the games at free throw shooting.
Yeah, Harper having to shake off that contact, got hit a little bit across the face.
J.J. Harper with 15 to lead the Flames. Been in double figures 3 straight. Including 19 at New Mexico State last Wednesday. 18 in the win at UTEP. Averaging 12 points a game in league play, shooting 60% from the field. He was 8 of 11 from the field at UTEP on Saturday, and today 6 of 6. Free throw good. He goes 1 of 2. He's got 16. As the fans are wanting a foul on the inbounds, Colin Porter got hit down to the deck. What'd you see?
A little bit of elbow there from Jackson. They're going to call it incidental, though.
Liberty by 1. 16:34 left in the game. Jackson against Matheny left wing. Leaves it in for Dubami. Stolen on the way by Cleveland. Bodies on the deck. Now it's an arm wrestle. Over the top. Where's Sylvester Stallone? A whistle. And they'll call a jump ball. Cleveland dove on the ball. He was eye to eye on the floor. Like I arm wrestle with our kids off the side of their bed sometimes.
Yeah.
Jump ball. Possession area will go to FIU.
Definitely more of a physical tone to this second half, AY.
Yep, 49-48. Liberty by 1. Ball inbounded to Jackson. He falls down, and they blow a whistle. They don't give a travel. Coach McKay's like, why don't you blew the whistle to stop the game to wipe up the moisture. Well, that is an ode to Roger Ayers, who faked a wet spot in the NCAA tournament last year out in Seattle to allow our JJ or J.C. Shire to get in the game. And Bharat Ramnanan blew the whistle as the ball was inbounded, and Jackson was falling down to the turf. Or the court, pardon me. Ball inbounded with 7 to Jackson. Dribble drive down the paint, scores against Matheny. Jackson with 15. And you mentioned the intensity this second half is ramped up tenfold.
Yeah, you're starting to see some physical play here. The refs are going to have to keep that in check as aggressive play is just part of the ball game.
FIU by 1. 16 minutes left in the ball game. Cleveland, left wing, crossover, spinning in the paint, bounce it off of a Panther. It'll go out of bounds by the Liberty bench. And we go to a timeout on the Maple here in Lynchburg. Liberty 50. I checked at FIU 50, Liberty 49 with 15:50 left. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
FIU 50, Liberty 49. Jason Ford, I'm going to let you take this out of the break. What's going on here at halftime?
I'm standing up applauding the athletic trainers for Liberty Sports Medicine. Some physicians that are out there being honored here at media timeout. Great staff doing an unbelievable job with the healthcare needs of the student athletes here at Liberty, and just great men and women.
So when you were running the program, the roster of what you just saw, how much has it grown?
We had 12 full-time athletic trainers and 6 graduate assistants, and hired 3 GAs every year, of course, because of the 2-year rotation with grad school. But just same-size programs as all the P4 schools, AY. That's the incredible thing about facilities and the ability that Liberty gives to student athletes here.
Yeah, the hub of that sports med program is in our Liberty Athletics Center. I pass it every day going to my office. On the second floor at the LAC. And
last piece to that, too, is the academic piece. It's a master's in athletic training program now. Dr. Matt Gage leads that, and that program has grown exponentially, too.
Liberty down 1, and J.J. Harper will inbound it, 10 to shoot out of the timeout. Cleveland's got it, top of the key with 8. Hand off to Matheny for 3. Short. No good. Smith tapped it on the deck, taking FIU. Here comes Zadie Jackson. He's got 15 to lead the way for the Panthers, who lead by 1. FIU to our right. Post pass to Dabami. Back-to-back, freshman of the week. Shoots over Smith, left it short, and the loose ball taken. Smith. Up the floor to Cleveland in the front court. Cleveland down the paint. Contact at the rim by Elijah-Wan. And that was a quick take by Cleveland as he picked on the Lagos, Nigeria redshirt junior, Ibrahim Elijah-Wan.
And Alan, I know we got 15 minutes worth of basketball here to play, but this is starting to feel like every possession right now is going to matter. Either being able to score or being able to get a stop defensively for the Flames.
That's the second foul on Elijah-Wan, the 5th on the Panthers, 5 minutes in. Free throw for Cleveland, missed out to the right as it spun off. Zach has 6 points tonight, 2 rebounds, 6 assists.
About the recognition, too, by the senior to take that strong to the rim. He had numbers and just had a one-on-one opportunity.
Cleveland for the tie. Got it. Liberty at the foul line, 6 of 8. And we are tied at 50. This is the 4th tie we've had in this game. FIU and Liberty in Lynchburg tonight. Panthers the ball to our right. Stevenson, top of the key for 3 over Harper. Got it. Corey Stevenson with 13. Scoring his 1,000th career point in this game.
J.J. Harper defensively tried to come underneath the bottom of that screen, and Stevenson made him pay.
53-50 cross-court pass, right wing Matheny. Catch and shoot 3. Bingo!
That's Matheny's spot.
Ties it at 53. And Zoddy Jackson jump pass, right wing Stevenson again. Got another one. He held the follow-through like a statue. He's got 16. And the teams are trading threes right now, 56-53. FIU by 3. A lot of time left. Colin Porter to Harper, baseline left, 15 feet out. He threads the needle up top to Cleveland. Crossover, Zach down the paint. Reverse layup is good with the right hand on the left block. 9 for Zach, and Liberty's within 1.
They don't often see Zach as a threat there, dribbling the ball with those layups, but boy, they got to get on him here.
Elijah Wan, a little Euro step. Oh man, that was a poster right there by Elijah Wan. His second bucket, 58-55. It was a punctuation by Ibrahim Elijah Wan. Liberty down 3, 13:36 left in the game. Cleveland, top of the key. Bounces it off of Elijah Wan out of bounds with 18 to shoot. Brett Decker will come in for Liberty, and Tiago Shikaki in for the Panthers. Shikaki 3 points in the first half. Brett Decker has 11, 5 in the second half. Liberty down 3, 13:30 left. Porter to inbound it. Left corner Matheny. Dribbles inline. Up top, they'll feed Harper. JJ down the paint. Oh, shot blocked off the window by Ola Inca. Here's Harris at the rim and scores. Brett Harris' first bucket. 60-55. Let's go, Liberty fans. Get in the game here. Liberty needs you. And a turnover. Oh, a foul on FIU. They were bailed out on a foul call on a would-be turnover there by Colin Porter.
Kind of seems indicative there, that last series, of what FIU likes to do. They get to the rim, make the block shot, then get out fast on transition and go right down and score 2.
Liberty's going to be in the bonus the final 13:05. That's the 6th foul on FIU. It's the first on Shikaki. Decker in the corner, fouled again for 3. That's the second time the top leading three-point shooter in the conference has been fouled on a three-point jump shot.
Well, defensively, you've got to be so aware of where Brett Decker is, but at the same time, you've got to also keep that law of verticality, as they say, for the shooter.
So that foul on Brett Harris is first. Again, the 7th on FIU. Only 1 foul for Liberty with 13:04 left. Decker at the foul line, just hit 3 straight. Hits another one. He's got 12. Comes in 2 tonight. Second in the country in three-point percentage. 17th with three-pointers made. He's added 2 more tonight. 2 more foul shots for Brett. Liberty down by 4. Make it 3.
This really could be an important part of the last 13 minutes of this game. And why, as you mentioned, Flames in bonus.
Liberty was down 10 at UTEP in the first half. Able to win by 9. Next free throw up and good. Brett got them all. So 13 for Decker. Check that 14. And Liberty down by 2. 60-58. Biggest lead for FIU again was 5 at 60-55. Elijah Wan on the left block against Smith. Little dump down low taken by Ola Inca with 10 to shoot. He'll dribble against Cleveland and was fouled as Zach puts his hands over his mouth as if to whisper something to somebody in surprise. I'm like, what? That's the second on Zach, number 2 on Liberty. 12:42 left. Liberty down by 2.
Big guys for FIU do a great job just handling the ball around the rim.
Oh, yeah. They've been a huge difference in this game. And they've hit just enough threes to stay ahead.
Yep.
Leading by 2. Shikaki against Matheny. Dribbling under the basket and knocked out by Smith, right by the Liberty cheerleaders. Bedecked in their navy blue tops tonight.
May have been part of the substitution rationale here, bringing Josh Smith back in, a little bigger body to bang down low.
Shikaki will inbound at 15 to shoot. FIU by 2. Near corner to Harris with 13. Harris against Decker. Dribbles in foul line. Pushes off. No shot. Floats it up and in against Decker. Brett Harris with his second bucket of the half. 4-point FIU lead.
A whole lot of John going on between Harris and Brett Decker down the floor.
12:15 left. Here's Matheny up top against Shikaki. Behind the back on the dribble. Now to Porter up top with 15 to shoot. Collin backs up. Liberty down 4. 12:04 left. Porter right wing off a screen down the paint. Flips it up for Cleveland. Tapped up to Smith at the foul line with 5. He finds Matheny left wing 3. Beauty.
Really,
9 for Matheny.
Yeah,
Liberty down 1.
Really important shot there for Matheny. The crowd's getting into it now for a defensive stop.
Stand up and let's hear you. 11:41 left. Liberty down 1. Harris in the paint. Hangs, shoots window, no good. Tap up and in by Ola Inca. 14 for the senior from Los Angeles. They just live above the rim.
They do, and Liberty just has not had an answer to keep them out of the cylinder here.
Here's Porter at the foul line. Lobs it for Smith. Catches right block. Shoots over Elijah and scores off the glass. Smith with 6. Liberty again back within 1.
Tough catch for Josh Smith down low there. Good pass by CP.
10:58 left. Liberty down 1. FIU the ball. Shikaki, left corner pass. Taken by Stevenson. Dribbles in against Cleveland and a whistle. And Shikaki, I believe Stevenson was out of bounds.
Yep.
It'll be Liberty ball when we come back. 10:49 left. Liberty down 1 to FIU. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams, find upcoming schedules, buy and download tickets to the next game, listen to podcasts, and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcasts.
Pass caught into the end zone. Light 'em up. Touchdown, Liberty.
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
To play here from Lynchburg. FIU 64 and Liberty 63. Both teams combined 10 for their last 12 from the field. Second half shooting, they're both above 75%. Liberty 6 of 8, FIU 10 for 14. Let's dive into our Larry's Tire stat recap. Rebounding, plus 9 for FIU. Offensive rebounds, 11-1 for the Panthers. They've got 13 second chance points. And Liberty with 10 turnovers, creating 16 points off turnovers for the Panthers.
And that points in the paint to a 38-24 advantage to FIU in this one. They are just everywhere around the rim, aggressively going after and cleaning the glass.
And we're going to click on the visitor stats. 3 offensive rebounds for Corey Stevenson and 3 for Ibrahim Olajuwon. Liberty really shooting the ball well from three-point range, 10 of 17, and 2 here in the half. Liberty down 1 with the ball. Cleveland, right wing to Matheny. Matheny up top to Porter. Porter, dribble drive, right block, high floater off the rim, no good. Tapped out to Carter. He finds Porter, right corner 3. CP tickles the net and puts Liberty up by 2. 10:23 left.
The purest shot you ever want to see go through the bucket, but what a nice recovery by Colin.
Getting it from his high school teammate, Xander Carter, on the second chance points. Liberty by 2. Feed in. Dabami passes out right corner to Harris, who's had a good second half. Harris can't shake free of Carter. Up top on the handoff to Jackson. Jackson pull up floater, no good. Foul on Colin Porter, is 3rd. Team foul number 3. And with 9:57 left, Colin's got his 3rd foul.
You know, it's incredible watching Liberty's front court, the point guard specifically, fight through these high ball screens. They do it better than anybody. But, man, they're catching elbows, they're catching hips, all kinds of things coming through. Defensively playing hard.
Scotty Jackson will shoot against the backdrop of the Liberty Pet Band. And free throw up and good. He's got 16. Jackson had a game-high 20 and a 7-point win on Saturday over Louisiana Tech. Liberty by 1. Jackson, 1 more free throw. It's on the way. And got it. Ties us up at 66. 17 for Jackson. This is the 6th tie. Liberty to our left. Cleveland crossover down the paint. Left block layup. Oh, he missed it. Rebound FIU.
Was there right at the end. Zach had to switch to his left hand and just went right over the back of the rim.
9:39 left. Liberty and FIU tied at 66. In Lynchburg. Foul line pass to Jackson. High lob into Dubami. Double team there. Skips out of it to Shikaki for 3, no good. Rebound tap, Cleveland to Matheny. And a tie game at 66. Caden's got 9 3-3s. Right wing to the corner on the dribble. Finds Harper and the foul line. Left wing, Carter, 3! Drained it! Xander's first bucket puts Liberty up by 3.
Great recognition there for the kick out. Xander ready to fire it up.
Jackson reverse layup in traffic the other way. He's got 19. And it's back to a 1-point Liberty lead until Matheny's 3. It's off no good to the left. FIU the rebound to our right. Liberty by 1, 8:42 left. Shikaki, right wing against Porter. Spins, hangs, shoots window. Got it. And a timeout for FIU. They've got 2 timeouts left. This will go full. And the freshman, Tiago Shikaki, has put FIU in front, 70-69. We take a timeout from Lynchburg. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
For 29 years, Lynchburg Nissan has proudly served the Lynchburg area and beyond. We're locally owned and operated because this community isn't just where we do business, it's home. At Lynchburg Nissan, we're committed to delivering extraordinary service in a professional, friendly way, making the car buying process simple and straightforward from start to finish. And don't forget, we're home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty. So when you're looking for your next vehicle, please remember, nobody beats our prices. Nobody.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your local HVAC experts. Online at callrogers.com.
.05 to play. Liberty down 170-69. Time now for our Foster Fuels Who's Hot. And J.J. Harper tonight for Liberty. Team high 16 points. 6 of 7 from the field, 2 threes. Couple of rebounds. J.J. Harper on Foster Fuels Who's Hot. And equally as hot for FIU, Zadie Jackson, game high 19, 7 of 10 for the field. FIU hit 8 of its last 10 shots to stay in this game. Liberty, really their last 3 games, include the last home game a couple of weeks ago against Missouri State. That went right down to the final shot. Yeah. Liberty winning with defense. was at Cleveland, buzzer beater at New Mexico State last Wednesday, and then Colin Porter, big shot, about a minute left from the baseline to put Liberty up 4, a game they would win by 9 at UTEP.
All the teams get better, obviously, as the season goes on. The scouting gets better.
The common foul will remain on Liberty number 1, Carter. However, number 3 for FIU, Stevenson, has been charged a flagrant 1.
All right.
Liberty will now shoot 2 shots and receive the ball.
Yep. So Liberty down 1. Xander Carter was at the line for a flagrant foul on UTEP late in the game on Saturday. Carter on the year just a 42% free throw shooter. First one's on the way. And no good. Liberty down 1. They'll get the ball. And foul on Stevenson, his first, and the 8th on FIU. Second one good. Ties us up at 70. The 7th tie in this game, also 12 lead changes. Here we go. 8:03 left. One more media timeout coming up. Liberty, there's a backdoor. Carter finds Harper, left corner 3. Spins out. Rebound FIU.
That shot was halfway down. Yep. I'm not sure how that came out.
FIU out rebounding Liberty by 10 right now. Tied at 70. Jackson down the paint. Layup no good. Ball bounced off the window. Rebound taken Liberty. Here comes Zach Cleveland. Like a thoroughbred to the paint. Right block layup good. He's got 11. Liberty's back up by 2.
Cleveland asked for that inbounds play to do exactly what he just did. He's beginning to take over on the one-on-one drive to the rim.
7:20 left. Liberty by 2. Matheny guarding Jackson at midcourt. Number 2 in blue. Knee-high dribble to the right wing. Picks the ball up. Tosses up top to Stevenson against Carter. Step back jumper for 3. Got it. Corey Stevenson has 19. FIU's up 1.
Yeah, just a good-looking player. Nice basketball move right there. Was able to get the jab step, and Xander stepped off of him just enough to get that shot up.
2 Panthers with 19. Stevenson's got 5 threes. FIU by 1. 6:44 left. Brett Decker to double team. Bounces up top to Cleveland. Left of the circle to Carter. Back up to Cleveland. Adam Matheny, guarded by Jackson. Caden, pocket pass. Kicked. Oh, man. A whistle. They're going to call a kicked ball for FIU. I believe that's what they called. And now Roger Ayers, who did not make the call, steps in between the officials. And it's going to be called a jump ball. Jump ball. But the possession arrow is with Liberty. Liberty. It's a jump ball, Liberty ball, yes. So Liberty will have the ball down 1. I'm not sure why that was called a jump ball.
It almost looked like an overrule on the official off the call because they wanted a initial call, I think was a kick.
Result of the play is an inadvertent whistle. It'll be Flames ball.
There you go. Ball inbounded midcourt, 20 to shoot. Liberty down 1. Matheny. Left corner to Porter. Now to Matheny back up top. Caden inside the right arc. His pass knocked towards the Flames bench and taken FIU. The 11th turnover for Liberty tonight. FIU by 1 with the ball. 6:12 left to play. Panthers in navy, Liberty in white here in Lynchburg. Stevenson right baseline, near side. Double team is there. Skips out of it to a floating Ola Inca. Puts it up and in from in front. He's got 16. And FIU leads it by 3. 75-72, 5:52 left.
Ola Inca's 8 for 10 from the field tonight, right there at the rim, easy shots.
Porter off the screen left wing to Harper. Foul line, JJ down the paint. Layup, no good, rebound FIU. Here come the Panthers. Jackson crossover at the rim, JJ recovers and blocks it into next year.
Another volleyball spike, nice timing by JJ to just really time the jump and wait on that layup to go up.
FIU by 3 with the ball. 5:33 left. Josh Smith will come in for Liberty. And Zach Cleveland will, well, he started to go out. And now it's going to be Caden. He'll take a pit stop for some refuel for the final 10 laps. FIU by 3. Ball inbounded to Stevenson. Handoff to Jackson. Up top, Mackey for 3. Off the rim, no good. Follow rebound by Ola Inca, but he has it taken away by Colin Porter.
Wow.
He says that's my ball.
What a play by CP to just rip that ball out for the big man.
Liberty down 3 with the ball. Colin Porter left wing. Dribbles around Jackson and lost it in the paint. Turnover number 12 for Liberty. 5:04 left. FIU by 3, 75-72. Jackson around Porter to the rim. Layup, no good. Tap up, taking Liberty. Flames down 3. Colin Porter in the front court. Bump, no call. Dribbles under the basket. Reverses it to the corner by the Liberty bench. Still dribbling, number 0 in white. Porter right wing. Up top, Decker. Decker against Mackey. Dribble drive, right block. Layup, no good. Follow, miss by Smith. And he was hit hard. He's on the floor, and a whistle by Roger Ayers. And Smith is slow to get up, and now Coach McKay is on the floor pushing J.J. Harper away. Coach McKay saw something he didn't like, the start of it anyway, and sprints on the floor to pull J.J. Harper away from 2 other Panthers.
JJ was going nose to nose there with another FIU player, and Coach McKay did what he's supposed to do.
So now, both teams are on their benches, and they're looking at the monitor. I would imagine at the start on the Josh Smith missed dunk, and Smith hit the floor hard. There was a Panther on top of him.
But no call.
No call. It reminds me, I'm going way back in the vault here.
Yep.
1992, Elite 8 in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Duke and Kentucky. There was a play in the game where Christian Laettner stepped on Amino Timberlake.
Yep.
And nothing was done to Laettner. He finished that game perfect from the field and had a game-winning shot that is replayed every March Madness.
Yeah, and we talked about it a few minutes ago. This is what it kind of escalates to, potentially.
Yep. And now we'll wait and see. After that, Smith was left in the wake of everybody else. He was slow to get up off the floor. And then some jawing was taking place. That's when Liberty coach Richie McKay beelined it into the scrum, if you will. It was on jawing, no physical activity. But Coach McKay sensed something was going to happen with maybe J.J. Harper and the Panthers. Here's the call.
A double dead ball technical foul has been assessed to Liberty number 9, Harper, and FIU number 5, Ola Inca. It'll be FIU ball out of bounds.
So basically offsetting fouls.
Yep.
J.J. Harper will have his first.
A little bit of a warning, if you will, and again, just kind of keeping this game in check. Good job by the officials, I think, overall, AY, to just, again, maintain composure, but it's getting physical.
That'll be the 6th on Liberty and the 9th on the Panthers, and the 2nd on Ola Inca. FIU by 3. Stevenson double team, splits it to Ola Inca at the rim. He missed. just like he did to potentially win it for FIU. And an easy bucket back in December. Liberty gets it back on the missed shot. Porter fumbled into the foul line, bounces to Cleveland up top. Left wing Matheny. Matheny, pocket pass, Cleveland foul line. Down the paint to Smith. Oh, he missed the dunk again, but he was fouled going up by FIU.
Really
That'll
good.
be the 10th foul on the Panthers.
Yeah, really good look there by Josh Smith, or Zach started to drop that down on the baseline to Josh Smith. Pulling up strong.
We go to media timeout, 3:53 to play. Liberty down 3 with free throws coming up. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star, you're looking back in time. But I see the future. I see exploration and courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is where I'll make history.
This message is brought to you by the United States Space Force. More information is available at spaceforce.mil.
3:58 left here from Lynchburg. FIU 75, Liberty 72. Alongside Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. And I want to give a shout out tonight to some of our Conference USA radio brethren who might be tuning into us here tonight. We're the only game in town, Jason, right now.
Hey, all right.
And when that happens, I know I'm a radio junkie. I listen to other broadcasts. Yeah. We've got a great text chain and fraternity with our radio guys in Conference USA. We'll see two of them on Saturday with Randy and Hal from Western Kentucky. They won in overtime over Delaware last night. 2 shots for Josh Smith. He's got 6 points here tonight. Liberty down 3. First free throw on the way. And no good. Liberty 10 of 14 from the foul line. 9 of 13 in the second half. Smith working on 6 points and a team-high 7 rebounds. Next free throw. Got it. 7 for Smith. 75-73. FIU by 2 with 3:53 left. Jackson with 19. Dribbling left wing to Stevenson. Foul line against Harper. Shoots over from 18, short, no good. Matheny, the smallest guy on the floor. Rebound for Liberty. Flames down 2. Cross-court pass, Cleveland. Down the paint, layup good, and we're tied at 75.
Great job by Zach Cleveland again, just recognizing what the defense is giving him.
3:28 left. 75 apiece. FIU the ball. Mackey right wing. 18 to shoot, bounce pass, baseline right to Ola Inca. Dribbling against Cleveland. Left wing Stevenson. Dribbles to the corner with 10 to shoot. Stevenson back up front to Jackson against Matheny at the foul line. Pass right corner, Mackey 3. Got it over Decker with 3:03 left.
And they why Brett Decker literally had his hand over Mackey's face and he still made that 3. Great shot.
78-75, FIU by 3. And a backdoor pass, kick by FIU. That's the first basket made for Julian Mackey tonight. (78-75). FIU by 3. Liberty the ball, 2:53 left. Every possession becomes so valuable here on out. Ball inbounded to Zach Cleveland, right wing. Hands off to Colin Porter. Collin dribble drive, baseline to right. Runs into a double team, finds Matheny up top. Caden, dribble drive. Shot blocked off the window, taking FIU. Good gracious. Panthers by 3, 2:35 left.
Even when they're beat, FIU is so long, they just recover very, very well.
Flames need a stop here. Down 3, Jackson, right corner, Mackey. Mackey to the paint, foul line against Decker. Pass out high, taken by Jackson, 9 to shoot. Jackson inside, missed dunk by Dabami. Here comes Liberty, the loose ball. FIU wanted a foul, they didn't get it. Liberty down 3, 2:07 left. Colin Porter up top. As we approach 2 minutes, Colin Porter, dribble drive, left block, bounces right corner, JJ goes inline, kicks it and throws it away. JJ was met at the rim, and he tried to throw it to the corner, and it was thrown away by JJ. Nobody was there. Turnover number 13 for Liberty.
Defensively here for the Flames, you really want to see them again protecting the rim, at least giving them. There's a one-shot miss. You've got to have defensive rebounds here down the stretch.
No doubt. 78-75, 1:53 left, and the arena now will stand. Jackson in the front court, guarded by Matheny at midcourt. 18 to shoot. Jackson waves off Matheny, dribbles in left elbow, jumper from 15, back rim no good. Ball taken by FIU. Pass out to Mackey with 18 to shoot. FIU by 3, 1:30 left. Panthers in the front court, right corner, Stevenson for 3, back rim no good. Josh Smith knocked it out of bounds for Liberty. It will remain with FIU. 1:22 left. And Coach McKay says, please take a look at it. And the officials will, as we reset things here.
Josh Smith did a nice job in that box out there, trying again just to give the Flames a chance at that defensive rebound.
FIU by 3. They've got the possession arrow. Liberty 3 timeouts, FIU 2 timeouts. Neither team has a foul to give. Liberty has been in the bonus since the 13:05 mark, but only has 4 free throw attempts.
Part of that defensively, again, you got to credit what FIU is forcing Liberty to do. We're used to seeing Liberty get in, get those deep penetrations, but they're so tall once again around the rim. The kickouts are there. We're forcing the passes back out and seeing turnovers.
FIU has 6 blocks tonight, 3 by Ahmed Olainka. Liberty down 3, 78-75. And FIU has shot the ball really well, but just 1 for its last 9. Yeah, Liberty during that stretch, no points, last 2:13.
To that end, on those defensive rebounds here for the Flames, you just not only got to allow your defense a chance to get the ball back, but FIU with a 3-point lead can reset and kill some time with each second chance of possession.
FIU 15 offensive rebounds has led to 13 second chance points. They had 20 offensive rebounds and 25 second chance points in the first matchup. All right, Liberty, Harper Smith, Decker Jr., Matheny, and Cleveland on the floor for the Flames in their white. Panthers in their navy. With 20 to shoot on the possession, leading by 3. Jackson to inbound it. Passes into Olainka. Josh Smith will foul him to put him at the line. He's a 53% free throw shooter. This is shades of Jim Valvano in the 83 Final Four, fouling Phi Slamma Jamma in the second half to make it uncomfortable for them. That's a 1-and-1. That's the first foul on Smith and the 7th on Liberty. And they're going to put Ahmed Olainka, who's a 53% free throw shooter, at the line for a 1-and-1.
Gives him a chance to get the rebound if he misses.
He's got 16 tonight. Free throw is good. Makes it a 4-point lead for FIU. Olainka with 1 more. Flames took the chance on the foul. Olainka made the first. 1:21 left. Second one's on the way. Got them both. Looked good at doing it. He's got 18.
Yep.
All right, 80-75 in regulation. Liberty down 5, 1:21 left. Flames the ball to our left. Cleveland. Left wing Decker. Catch and shoot three. Back rim and no good. Rebound FIU. Liberty will not foul yet. Coach McKay stands. Now Brett Decker defending Britt Harris in the front court. 1 minute left. FIU leading by 3. Or check that, by 5. Jackson on the sideline. Guarded by Porter. 51 seconds left. Jackson now the drive. In the paint. Floater. Short. Air ball. Rebound. Out of bounds to Liberty. 45 seconds left. Jackson airballed the floater from just below the foul line. Liberty will inbound it. Here comes Matheny. Down 5, 43 seconds left. Matheny, pull up 3. Bottoms! 38 seconds left. Timeout Liberty. Oh, they sloughed off of the sharpshooter.
Yeah, great screen there by Harper off on that left side to just give Matheny enough space. Nails it from deep.
And there was zero passion defensively on that possession for FIU.
Yeah.
None whatsoever. So Liberty will call timeout. They've got 2 left.
Now we'll see what the strategy is here again defensively for the Flames, depending on who the shooters are that are on the floor for FIU.
Caden Matheny's 4th three-pointer. And now you don't have to foul.
Right.
You've got Zach Cleveland, who can bank them off the best of them.
Not on anybody's scouting report.
Yeah. 4 in double figures for Liberty. J.J. Harper, 16. Brett Decker Jr., 14. Zach Cleveland, 13. Caden Matheny now with 12. 3 in double figures for FIU.
I think, again, defensively here, if you're Liberty, you've just got to push the Panthers out to settle for a jump shot, something deep, nothing close at the rim where they're so successful, and certainly to get a defensive rebound on a miss.
42 points in the paint for FIU tonight. If you're sitting down, that's going to hurt my feelings. And this place is going to come unhinged right now. Liberty down 2, 38 seconds left. Shot clock at 30. FIU will inbound it. Ball at midcourt, taken by the Panthers. Ola Inca and a foul. Flames do foul Ola Inca with 37 seconds left. Again, it's a good strategy. He's only a 53% free throw shooter.
Gonna play the stats.
But he did just hit 2 a minute ago. So now, you talking about the fan effect? This is where these fans can make it really hard on Hamed Ola Inca right now. 37 seconds left. FIU by 2 at the line for a 1-and-1. Hamed Ola Inca with 18 points. 1-and-1 free throw. It's on the way. Bricked it. Liberty rebound. Colin Porter dribbling front court against Jackson to the rim. Shot up, knocked out of bounds by Porter to FIU. There was contact, but no whistle. And a turnover back to the Panthers. 30.7. Now Liberty will have to foul again.
Well, you got to like the read, though, AY. CP did just what he should have done right there. It was a one-on-one matchup right to the rim.
Mackey to inbound in the backcourt. Flames are face guarding. Ball into Jackson. He's double-teamed. Dribbles off of it. Now whistle. Offensive foul on Jackson. Liberty will get it back with 27 seconds left. There was some sort of contact with Zadi Jackson and Caden Matheny on the near sideline. It'll go back to Liberty. With 27 seconds left, the 15th turnover on FIU.
And that contact was right in front of the official. Easy call for him.
Liberty down 2 with a chance. Shot clock is on.
standard review here. Looking at this as teams huddle and talk final strategy. The Flames should have the ball, Allen, right inside of half court here for this final possession.
And do you go for the win or do you go for the tie? And when do you shoot it to give yourself a chance if you don't make a field goal on this possession?
Yeah, you always like to see a shot go up with about 7 or 8 seconds left to give yourself the chance of that offensive rebound, but such good sharpshooters for this Flames team. If the three is there, you know it's going to go up.
I wonder who's drawn up the play this time. After that fun story from our trip against New Mexico State last week, where Zach Cleveland said, I've got a play, coach, with that 3 minutes left. It worked to a Colin Porter three-pointer.
The foul has been upgraded to a flagrant one.
Wow. Flagrant one. 2 shots in the ball for Liberty with 27 seconds left. Brett Decker Jr. at the line for a chance to tie it with 2 free throws. Liberty down 2. Decker, first free throw. Got it. 15 for Brett. 80-79, and Liberty with a chance to win it here. Decker at the line. One more free throw for the sophomore to tie it. It's on the way. Buried it.
So I guess you go for the tie.
And now it is tied. Shot clock off with 27 seconds left.
Inbounding right here in front of us. Got to get this inbound in. It's going to be a lot of defensive pressure.
Unbelievable. Midcourt, Porter lobs it in backcourt to Cleveland. Liberty playing for the win here. Tied with FIU and Lynchburg at 80. Well, there is a difference in the clocks here. So 10 to shoot for Liberty in a tie game. 8 to shoot. Matheny, right wing, is fouled. Or a timeout. Okay, timeout for Liberty. And that's my fault on the clock discrepancy with the foul. There was shot clock left. So that's my fault, but 13.9 remain. Liberty calls his final timeout. There was no foul there. And 7 seconds on the shot clock.
Well, this is tricky here offensively, too, for the Flames. They've got to get a shot. Obviously, if they hit it, but still FIU would have 7 seconds to respond to it. So, really important possession.
Brett Decker Jr. tied the game up with 2 free throws after a foul was upgraded to a flagrant one by Zoddy Jackson. So Liberty with 7 seconds left on the possession. Game tied at 80 and 13.9 remaining. By the bench, Porter gets it into Harper, back to Porter. Collin now with 5. Right wing, 3 for the lead. Air ball. Rebound FIU with 7 seconds. In the front court, here's Stevenson with 3. Right wing for the win. Spins out, no good, and we go to overtime in Lynchburg. 80 apiece, the second ball game with FIU that goes to overtime this season.
Man, oh man, a little extra basketball here tonight, AY. These guys have earned it.
We'll take a timeout as we re-rack a commercial back in the studio. And we'll get set for overtime here in Lynchburg, tied at 80. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
For 29 years, Lynchburg Nissan has proudly served the Lynchburg area and beyond. We're locally owned and operated because this community isn't just where we do business, it's home. At Lynchburg Nissan, we're committed to delivering extraordinary service in a professional, friendly way, making the car buying process simple and straightforward from start to finish. And don't forget, we're home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty. So when you're looking for your next vehicle, please remember, nobody beats our prices. Nobody.
I mean, to just give them a chance.
86-85, FIU by 1. 2:24 left. Here's Matheny on the left wing. Bounces up top to Cleveland. Zach picks the ball up. Needs help. Right wing to Matheny. Liberty down 1. Matheny. Right corner. 3. Porter off the side of the window. No good. Rebound FIU. 2:08 to play in overtime.
The speed on this Panther defense is something, Alan. They really close out well on the ball.
Panthers lead by 1. 86-85. And a timeout for FIU. They get one extra in overtime. And we'll see. There'll be a 30-second timeout. They'll have 2 left. Liberty has 1. And this will go to a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:59 in overtime. FIU 86, Liberty 85. This is Liberty basketball presented by Amish Financial Services.
Period Woolwine Family Dentistry said go Flames and good luck this season. Period Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Period Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at perryfamilydentistry.com.
Heating, cooling, electrical, and plumbing. Your certified Generac backup generator experts. Online at callrogers.com.
.59 left in overtime. FIU 86, Liberty 85 with Jason Porter. I'm Alan York. How's your voice for Saturday?
What's that?
How's your voice for Saturday?
We'll see how this one ends, but I think we'll be all right.
4 o'clock tip-off, Liberty, Western Kentucky here at the arena. On the floor for Liberty, Smith, Cleveland, Matheny, Decker, and J.J. Harper. Liberty in overtime, 2 of 4. FIU 1 for 3, but the Panthers 4 of 4 at the foul line in overtime. That's where the 1-point advantage comes from. Panthers ball in their blue to our right, leading by 1. 16 to shoot. Stevenson runs over Harper. What do we got? A charging call by Corey Stevenson right at the foul line. His second.
Stevenson had an absolute full head of steam there, and again, credit J.J. Harper for getting his feet set, drawing that foul.
And the final pit stop is over for Colin Porter. The senior point guard is back in the starting 5 in for Liberty. With 1:53 left in overtime, 86-85. Brett Decker Jr. tied the game at 80 with 2 free throws with 27 seconds left. FIU's Corey Stevenson shot at the buzzer, bounded off the rim, and we went to overtime. FIU has not scored in the last 2:43. 86-85 FIU. Liberty after the FIU 16th turnover. Gets the ball back, down 1. Colin Porter on the right wing, right in front of Coach McKay. Chest pass up top to Harper. Left wing to Cleveland. Finds Matheny, right wing 3. For the lead! Boom! 15 for Matheny. 2-point Liberty lead, 1:30 left.
Such a great job by Zach to suck down the defense there and find Matheny.
Here's Jackson, foul line with Matheny. Right block, layup, bounce out, no good. It's up in the air. It's going to be out of bounds off of Jackson. And FIU, that ball went way up near the shot clock, came down, and Jackson was on the inline out of bounds. Liberty ball leading by 2 with 1:14 left.
And I think the altitude, honestly, on that Cara may have helped Liberty out because the FIU Panthers were mistimed their jump a little bit trying to go get it.
Caden Matheny with his 5th three puts Liberty up 2 with 1:14 left.
We watch the seniors here and their leadership take over, Alan.
Nobody's sitting down in the arena right now. Cleveland, jump circle, 1 minute left. Liberty by 2. Bounce pass Matheny, right wing. Oh, he thought about it. So Cleveland back to Matheny. Dribbling left wing now, 13 to shoot. 55 seconds left, Liberty by 2. Matheny turned it over on the dribbling. Taken by FIU. Stevenson to Jackson. Foul line against Porter. Back to Stevenson. Up top, guarded by Porter. 48 seconds left. Liberty by 2 in the corner. Stevenson bounces to Jackson, left wing. Dribbles off a screen to the top. Foul line pass goes to Dubami. 10 seconds to shoot. Liberty by 2 in overtime. 30 seconds on the game clock. Jackson against Matheny. Dribble drive. Shot. Window. No good. Ball loose. Taken Liberty. Porter's got it. Shot clock off and a foul on FIU with 19.5 seconds left.
Wow. What a scrum. Just a difficult ball to even get their hands on. Everyone was sort of hot potato in that basketball, and Liberty comes away with it.
The gutsy defense by Matheny on that drive by Jackson, and the scrappiness of Colin Porter to just dig and claw his way to get that ball.
Well, and Colin with the foresight too, Alan, to get rid of the ball, to pass it out so he didn't get it tied up as a jump ball.
2-shot free throw for Colin Porter. First one's on the way. Buried it. He's got 7. Liberty leading by 3. Colin Porter with 2 minutes left in regulation and in overtime at the foul line is 21 for 23 in conference play. Second one, got it. Liberty by 4, 90-86. Shot clock off, 15 seconds left. Stevenson up top for 3. Back rim no good. Loose ball FIU, right wing Harris with 10 seconds. 3 is on the way. He was fouled by Zach Cleveland. So 3 free throws coming up for Britt Harris with 7.7 remaining. And Liberty up by 4 in overtime.
Such a difficult balance of trying to contest the shooter there, but Harris was fading to his left a little bit, able to draw the contact and goes to the line for 3.
Brett Harris with 4 points, all in the second half. He's a 59% free throw shooter.
Wiping some sweaty hands on his shorts.
Liberty by 4, 7.7 remaining in overtime. Free throw. Harris, good. Harris had 5 points in 19 minutes against the Flames in the first game. That went into overtime in Miami. 90-87. Harris' second free throw. Bounced around and in. He's now got 6. 90-88 Liberty. It was a Caden Matheny three-pointer with 90 seconds left to put the Flames up by 2. Now it's a 2-point game with 7.7 remaining. Harris, right-handed shooter, third free throw. Got them all. And now a timeout for FIU. They'll have one timeout left in overtime. 90-89. Liberty by 1.
Been talking about the Panther defense and their intensity all night long, but this is probably where they're going to try to shine, really, again, to get that, make the inbounds obviously difficult, but also try to potentially turn over Liberty underneath their own bucket.
Yep. And because of a timeout, Liberty will be able to run the inline. And you don't see it as much anymore to help on these. To have like a Colin Porter inbound in it and have like a J.J. Harper come out of bounds so you can throw it to him.
Right, yep.
And then get it into somebody else on a cut maybe. 90-89, Liberty by 1. This game was tied at 80. Going into overtime, FIU twice in this series this year with chances to win it in regulation. But shots just off the rim. Liberty won the first matchup in overtime, 97-94. Liberty will inbound it. Cleveland running the inline. 7.7 left. Gets it into Harper. He's fouled with 6.5 remaining. And Liberty up by 1. Two-shot foul for J.J. Harper. And Liberty, with 2 minutes and under in regulation and overtime, coming into tonight's game in league play, 86% from the foul line. J.J. Harper is 8 of 10 in those late game situations. Liberty tonight, the foul line 16 for 20. J.J. is 2 of 3. Two-shot foul, Liberty by 1 in overtime. Free throw, Harper missed it. Panthers have a chance. Liberty leads by 1, 90-89, with 6.5 remaining. Liberty by 1. Harper will have one more to make it a 2-point game. FIU does have a timeout. So does Liberty. Possession arrow with Liberty. Harper at the line to our left. Second free throw is no good. FIU the rebound, and they waste a second maybe on that rebound. They call timeout, but now it's down to 5.1. Wow. Dubami had the ball. He just froze like a deer in headlights on Turkey Foot Road.
Yeah, I mean, you get that missed rebound and you immediately signal to the official, you don't pass it.
So they waste a second of precious game clock. And one of the officials, assistants for FIU, was pointing to the officials of like, NBA, we get it at midcourt, right? And the official said no. They're going to get it at three-quarter court, yeah. But they're going to go to the monitor just to make sure of the time. And Liberty, just like they had to do with New Mexico State here in January, Missouri State 2 weeks ago, they're going to have to win it with defense here.
That's exactly right, and it's part of the forte, obviously, here for the Flames. But I think the counterpunch here for the Panthers that we've seen all night, AY, is the speed. FIU is just so incredibly quick, so it's going to be important that Liberty keeps the ball in front of them.
5.1 remaining. And Josh Smith, Zach Cleveland, J.J. Harper, Colin Porter, Caden Matheny will be out there defensively for Liberty with 5.1 seconds remaining. And Liberty up 1 in overtime, 90-89. FIU was victimized at the buzzer by Delaware 2 games ago in a loss to the Blue Hens. That was on defense. We'll see what they do here now in the backcourt, all the way in the backcourt. Corey Stevenson will inbound it. Shot clock off. Liberty by 1 in overtime. 5.1 remaining. Stevenson all alone gets it into Jackson, dribbling front court with 2. With one ball poked away with 0.9 seconds remaining by Colin Porter.
Huge play by CP to play Wolf right there and come around from the backside and poke that away from Jackson.
It'll remain with FIU. And Coach McKay not happy with that final few ticks of the clock. As Adi Jackson was dribbling in the front court, and with 0.9 remaining, Colin Porter poked it away from his behind, and it shot just like a cannon into the corner. Did you see the Arkansas-Alabama game last night? Double overtime.
Speaking of overtime,
Arkansas missed a dunk attempt that would have tied the game. Alabama wins on a missed dunk by the Razorbacks in Tuscaloosa. And I would imagine now 0.9, you have enough time to catch and shoot, but you just try to lob it at the rim. If you're FIU, you're down 1 with that length.
I think you've got to try to draw some sort of contact and draw some sort of foul here if you're the Panthers.
It'll be inbounded on the near sideline. About 15 feet up from the corner. Jackson will inbound it with 1.1. They put some time back on. Jackson, Liberty by 1 in overtime. Up top, Stevenson for the win at the horn. No good! It falls off the rim, and Liberty in overtime wins it 90-89.
Phenomenal look, and Stevenson has hit those jumpers all night long. He was right on line, just off the back of the rim.
Liberty runs the win streak to 17 straight. 23-3 overall, 15-0 in Conference USA, and with that win, they garner at least, for now, a share of the regular season championship. They'll try to win it outright on Saturday with Western Kentucky. Our final score in overtime, Liberty 90 and FIU 89. Stay tuned. The Coca-Cola postgame show is coming up on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. Fumble! The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Game day isn't the only adventure. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the Peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small-town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at destinationbedfordva.com. That's destinationbedfordva.com.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
From Van Wagner, welcome inside the Coca-Cola postgame locker room report on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Coming up, we'll recap today's game and hear the postgame thoughts from head coach Richie McKay. Plus, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair will present the final game statistics, and we'll get an update of the Frank Good Builders scoreboard. Now, let's go back inside the arena for the Coca-Cola postgame locker room report.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch support so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
From Van Wagner, the Coca-Cola postgame locker room report continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now for the postgame thoughts from head coach Richie McKay, presented by the Good Feet store. Once again, back to the arena.
90-89, Liberty wins by 1 over FIU. Alongside Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. We're going to go inside the media room coming up here in just a little bit. Flames, rightfully so, enjoying the win in the locker room right now. Rich McKay, Liberty head coach, got a post-game interview from CBS and former Virginia head coach Pete Gillen. They're still in the air talking about this ball game that Liberty wins by 1. With the win, they're 17th in a row. They continue to grow that school record win streak. Now 23-3 overall. 15-0 in Conference USA. They garner a share of the regular season championship. They'll try to win it outright on Saturday with Western Kentucky at 4 o'clock. The Hilltoppers coming in playing really good basketball. That's going to be a really fun game on Saturday. Hilltoppers won in overtime at Delaware last night. FIU 12-14 overall, 5-10 in the league. They came in 10th place. And there were, let's see here, I wrote it down, 7 teams within 2 games of each other in the loss column. So there's a big loss for FIU tonight. They'll be back at home Saturday, less than 48 hours from today. They'll travel back from Raleigh tomorrow morning to Miami. They've got Missouri State at 3 o'clock on Saturday. We do see Liberty Director of Basketball Communications Bill Smith in the media room. Here's head coach Richie McKay.
I'm starting. Just wanted to make sure everyone got their money's worth. So 45 minutes instead of 40 was the plan all along. No, hats off to FIU. Man, they gave us problems in Miami. Their length is really, really imposing. And I just felt like, we had to find a way. They got 37 offensive rebounds against us in 2 games. So obviously their plan is throw it up there and go get it. And I thought our guys fought hard, but they're really fortunate tonight. I will say this though, like our group never wavered. Like I don't think we're outcome or scoreboard based, and I think those seasons are rare when you're coaching a team. So I was pleased that we had a lot of composure for 45 minutes. Questions?
Some of these last few games, especially tonight and the road trip last week, I mean, is it just taking years off your life?
Liberty head coach
How close they are.
Rich McKay addressing the media after Liberty's.
I mean, I think for like if you're in coaching, like you love this, and again, we never plan to be undefeated. Like we just try and keep finding a better version of us. So a lot to work on. Again, each time you play a team, they'll expose something that maybe hasn't been exposed for a week or a few games, John. And like you get to dial it back and say like, okay, look, we've been a little inattentive to this particular aspect. And look, man, Quaddy Jackson's a problem. Like that guy can get to the lane on anyone. And they used a bunch of Gortat screens to get him free. And Stevenson's a tough matchup. They have some pieces. I've been saying all along, though. I know we're at the top of the standings or whatever, and there's a little separation. But in this league, it does not matter. What color uniform you're wearing does not matter. You gotta earn a win for 40 minutes.
Talk about this group not being scoreboard-based or outcome-based.
Liberty wins 90-89 in overtime over FIU. Coach McKay addressing the media.
Those are the moments that you're probably talking about, like we don't pay attention to school, but we continue playing our basketball. Did you see that's kind of what you saw from your team in those last 40 seconds where like, we're ignoring that and we're just going to keep running our head down?
Yeah, it's the next play. Like, Bryson, like the ability to have next play speed is, I think it's something that our group is subscribed to, and it's not always gonna work out the way you want it, right? If it were, that we wouldn't need to play the games and yell at the officials. But I think like Caden, he's been in that situation so many times. He, Brett, Colin, Zach, they all want the ball in their hands, but they're willing to make the right play. So, I didn't know it was 40 seconds ago. We were down 5 with 40, and they missed a one-and-one. Yeah, but did they miss the free throw before that? In the possession before that? Yeah, no. Again, really good college basketball game. Really fortunate to win.
Physicality, the game tonight as well. Was that
Yeah.
something you prepared for and knew it was going to be after?
I mean, that's what everyone does to us. They see our relatively small height and they make it really physical. It's just part of it. That's our lot. And on the other end, we're trying to make them cover a lot of the floor. So there's some give and take there. One of the reasons why you see such dramatic scoring runs. Yet, I think I said yesterday in the media session, like, get ready because they're never going to be out of it, and there'll be a lot of possessions this game.
What does it say about your team and their ability to stay level-headed and you being healed as chippy and physical as it was?
Yeah, I had to sprint out there and separate JJ because he didn't look very happy. But hopefully we always appropriate the right representation of being a part of this university. And I think those were two teams that really wanted to win the game badly, and I thought the officials did a good job of trying to level it off because it gets very edgy this time of year. Like prelude to what you'll see in Huntsville when the desperation level increases tenfold.
Late in the second half, FIU were shooting 7%.
Liberty wins over FIU 90-89 in overtime. Rich McKay addressing the media.
2 of 18, they finished last 6 minutes of regulation and overtime. Does that just speak to your teams like ratcheting up a little bit on defense when it gets down to crunch time and winning time?
Yeah, John. I mean, good stats. I think it's. I think it always levels out. Like 70% is a little bit of an aberration against us. Yet they were cooking, making threes. Like I'm very impressed with the job Jeremy's done. So I think our group is connected. I don't think we're perfect. I think we got room to improve, as you probably saw tonight.
You talk about each game has a life of its own. Can you speak on that and how the momentum?
Yeah, we our 2 overtime games this year are both against FIU. So we just like playing extra basketball. I guess 90 minutes worth of basketball versus the Panthers. The similarity in games was unique on two fronts. Number one, their length can bother you, and we turned it over 15 times. Number two, their offensive rebounding commitment really helped their cause tonight. And typically, if we get it, we're gone, and we usually have a broken floor. So I just think, again, you can't expect that, although some people might mimic the game plan that they had. I think Western Kentucky on Saturday afternoon will be it'll be a different scheme. They're playing terrifically well. Tegan Moore's back, and he's one of the best players in the league, and they've gotten really good play from their guards. They're going to be a problem. So Flames Nation they helped us tonight. Did you hear how loud it was during the free throws? Like, I even did the hand wave, and that's usually not my style. But excited. I hope it's raucous on Saturday afternoon because we're going to need them.
Last one for you, Colin. 8 points, probably not his best offensive game, but you mentioned the physicality. It seems like he loves playing this kind of games. Even standing there, knocking the ball away, getting there, fighting for a rebound.
Yeah.
Have you seen him take it up a level in these kind of games?
No, Bryson, I see him. That's who he is on the daily. Like, never judge Colin Porter's value in a game by how many points he scores. There's too many little things that he does, whether it's on the defensive end, the 50-50 ball on the floor, getting our offense organized, making sure he communicates to our guys what we're in, or getting a guy out of the mud that may be feeling in his feelings a little bit. Like, having coached him for 4 years and had a really good relationship with him for 5.5, like, that dude's family, man. He's special.
Undefeated in conference play and got a 5-game lead, I think, in first place. I think FIU's towards the bottom of the standings, taking it to overtime twice. Mexico State, similar, taking it to the last shot twice. Does that just speak to the parity in this league, despite what maybe the standings say, especially like 3 through 12?
Yeah, John, you've been with us since I've been here, and the different level of challenge from the Big South to the ASUN to Conference USA, it's significant, isn't it? Like, you see so much more athleticism, so much more size. I think the coaching continues to level up. If you're coaching at this level, you've probably done something right in your career. So for us, I think we just got to continue to pursue improvement. Because I don't even look at the standings, the matchups. None of that matters. Whoever we play, and I think we'll play in either the 5:30 or 8 o'clock game. Is that right? So whoever we play on that night, it's going to be hard. The first round will be hard, I guarantee you. And the next game, if you're fortunate enough to advance, whoever you are, it's going to be hard. So these are deposits into that. Like, and again, like, the ability to negotiate screens. Like, they really made a commitment to just driving the ball downhill, put their head down, and in the ISO ball. And look, I heard Danny Hurley last night. They lost to Creighton, and he said they just isolated us one-on-one, and that's part of the game. And if someone has that game plan or strategy, you got to respond. And our guys, I thought, did a good job, as you alluded to, especially the last 7-8 minutes of the game. All right, thank you, guys.
That's head coach Richie McKay. Liberty wins over FIU 90-89. Alan York, Jason Porter here courtside. JP, you hanging on for the players?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, hold on.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Absolutely.
And I believe it's going to be Zach Cleveland and Caden Matheny in the media room as Liberty gets set for Western Kentucky coming up on Saturday. And that'll be a 4 o'clock tip-off here at the arena. It's a public sellout. Liberty will go for the regular season championship outright in Conference USA. And Liberty had a tough game with the Western Kentucky. They're all tough, regardless of how many you win by. And the Hilltoppers, I think 3 in a row. They've won 3 in a row, 4 of their last 5. So they're going to come in hungry and ready to knock off the first-place Flames. FIU will drive to Raleigh tonight. They'll fly out to Miami tomorrow morning and get set for a home game on Saturday at 3 o'clock against Missouri State. Couple of superlatives as we wait for our student athletes to come to the podium. Our player of the game is presented by Freedom. Check that to Thompson Brooks Insurance. And just looking up and down the stat sheet here, a lot of candidates. You got a stat sheet there, Jason?
I do, yeah.
I'm going to let you pick one.
Oh, man.
I look at Zach Cleveland's stat line, almost a, well, not quite a triple-double, but I don't know. We'll wait and see. Cliffhanger, folks.
Stay tuned.
The players are making the way to the podium. Cade Matheny and Zach Cleveland as Liberty wins 90-89 in overtime over FIU.
Was she like, you need to get her?
She said run. It's okay. She's on it.
All right, here we go. Cade Matheny, Zach Cleveland as Liberty wins over FIU.
Yeah, I needed to breathe a little exhausted. It was a hard-fought battle. They got the big guys are a tough matchup for us. Just two huge guys sitting in the paint, and they kind of just sit there the whole possession, so it's hard to get box-out position. But we got to, watch the film, and if we catch them in the conference tournament, we'll be a little better prepared. But I think it just shows to our team, our resilience. We just kept fighting, and, again, the experience just plays a part. It's a huge difference, and it's a huge advantage just having the composure in crunch time.
Kate, if you could take us back towards the end of regulation, you guys are down by 5, less than a minute to play, and you got a clean look. What were you thinking about in that moment, or is it just, you've been through it so much, you just let it fly?
Yeah, just kind of in the moment, just getting lost in the game, but obviously was going to drive to the hoop to get a quick 2. But then the big started sinking low, so knew that the shot might have been there, and just shot it. And glad my teammates have confidence in me in those moments to make the big ones, and glad it went in.
How easy is it to do that? How hard is it to do that? Whenever you're down by 5, when things go. You guys still in that mode? Do you feel like you found yourselves in that mode? Is that thing?
Yeah, he makes sure we're in it by just preaching it, and I think, I think he said in one timeout, I don't care if we win, I just want us to be our best in next possession and get better, and that kind of brings comfort. It doesn't take all the pressure off, but it does in a sense of just knowing that we're not worried about we're just worried about getting better, and he really preaches that and means it. So.
Physicality, is this the most physical game you guys have played all season?
Definitely up there. Obviously with their 2 bigs, physicality in the paint, and their guards did a good job being physical in the ball screens and making it hard for us. And their rotations were a little different than what they did last game, and that was probably the biggest difference, other than the physicality, like you said. But the rotations that they were doing on the defensive side was much different.
How valuable was the experience in terms of being able to maintain your composure since that game got pretty chippy and aggressive?
Yeah, we've been in close games all year. It feels like every game. Like we've probably said earlier, these close games are just getting us more prepared for March, because we know every game in March is going to be close. And glad we pulled this one out, but we got to figure out some things. But glad it's still February, so we're still getting better.
I'm not sure if I'm just paying more attention to it or not, but the last few games seems like Colin keeps coming up with huge plays on the defensive end, getting a steal, knocking the ball out there late in the game. Is that something you guys have seen throughout his time here, or are you seeing maybe him pick that up more here recently?
Yeah, he's a winner. That's our point guard. We ride or die for him, and he's not only a leader in his voice, but in the way he plays. And when it's crunch time, he's willing to do anything and everything to get the win. So I'm glad that number 0 is on our team in those moments.
In second half, we got, a lock game landed on Josh and landed in your head, and JJ got in his face. And he's kind of been the emotional leader for the team. At least it seems on the outside when he's running with the crowd, running with you guys at least. Where would you guys be? What does he bring to the team in general from that perspective? You guys are 2 senior veterans. You've seen everything in college basketball, but you got a guy like that who's willing to be the pit bull and be the loud guy. What does he bring to this team?
Yeah, it's just straight heart. You guys, what you're seeing is just who he is. That, getting a stop, just yelling, fist pumping. That's just JJ, and it helps us, because sometimes we're exhausted out there. Your spirits get a little low, and you see a guy like that diving on the floor head first. It's that just raises our level of competition and our level of play, because you don't see your teammate dive on the floor and not be like, and you're going to lead by example. He leads by example, and just knowing that he's on our team again, just like Colin. We got some comforting dudes on our team.
FIU's taking you guys to overtime twice now, and Mexico State lead the last shot of the game twice as well. Both those teams towards the bottom of the standings. Does that just show how competitive this league is and how anybody can win on any given night?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all 3 years here in Conference USA, that's how it's been, and we know that. So we don't even look at the standings, so we don't even know that they're at the bottom. But yeah, anybody can beat anybody in this league. Saw Delaware almost beat Western Kentucky last night. Probably should have. But we know that like Coach says, every game has a life of its own, and it's time to flip the page now, move on to Western for Saturday. Quick turnaround. Obviously, went into overtime. I think their game went into overtime, but they get a little extra day of rest. So now it's time to get some treatment and get ready for Saturday.
Thank you. All right, that's Zach Cleveland, Caden Matheny at the podium as Liberty wins in overtime, 90-89 over FIU. All right, JP, a couple of parting thoughts as Liberty wins in overtime. They can win the outright Conference USA Championship with a win Saturday.
Yeah, I think this is just going to be one of those statement wins that, again, you look back on, and I know all the players and certainly the coaching staff would disagree, but sometimes you learn so much more in a battle like this and battle tested like this. But again, you see the guys take the platform and take the podium, take the microphone, and you just sense that sense of calm, that sense of leadership, and again, we know they're not outcome based as they say, but it sure is nice when you still find yourself in the win column.
I think it's important to note, to remind fans on how we got here. Caden Matheny hit a three with 38 seconds left, and Liberty down 2. And then Liberty fouls FIU, and it was a 1-and-1, and it was missed by Hamad Olienka. And then Colin Porter got the rebound, went barreling down the floor, turned it over underneath the Liberty basket. So Liberty down 2, and that was with 27 seconds left. FIU inbounded it. And Zoddy Jackson, offensive foul against Brett Decker. They upgraded it to a flagrant 1, which gave Liberty 2 free throws and the ball.
Yeah.
And Brett Decker able to hit 2 free throws to tie it at 80. We go into overtime, and Liberty wins by 1. All right, back to the player of the game real quick. Pressure's on, Jason.
I'm feeling that. I like Caden Matheny's stat line in this, but I also like the intangibles and the leadership down the stretch. Again, I think we could go with a lot of guys, but Caden to me just kind of jumps off. I'm thinking about a couple of really key plays leading into overtime and then certainly in the OT.
Yeah, he had the go-ahead three-pointer with 90 seconds left. We'll go with Caden Matheny, our Thompson Brooks Insurance player of the game. 15 points, 5 threes, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Caden Matheny, our player of the game, presented by Thompson Brooks Insurance. All right, rest fast.
That's right.
We'll see you Saturday, Jason, here at 3:30.
Yes, sir.
Look
Thanks,
forward to it. All right, Jason Porter with us here tonight. Liberty wins in overtime, 90-89 over FIU. We're not done on the Coca-Cola postgame show. Still to come, our final game stats. Before we do, we'll bring you our defensive plays of the game, brought to you by Freedom First Credit Union. Liberty forces 16 turnovers tonight. Liberty had 9 steals, including 4 for Colin Porter, and that is a season high for Colin. Also with a couple of steals, Xander Carter, Zach Cleveland, and 1 steal for J.J. Harper. Our defensive plays brought to you by Freedom First Credit Union. We'll come back. We'll scan the final stat sheet here from Lynchburg. Liberty wins in overtime over FIU, 90-89. Time to light the tower and light them up. We'll have more Coke postgame show coming up in 2 minutes on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home.